It's nice. That's much better. Okay. We're going to look at the stay stack, which is going to be an exploration. We're going to explore stay stack because stay stack takes the deck of cards as it is from the package, shuffles it, and turns it into an order that is amazing. Let's bring that up here. Of all the card tricks I've ever seen on Earth, this is by far one of the very best. And we're going to bring it up here with a brand new deck, which I'm going to open now. And I'm going to break it in. Now, Pharaoh shuffling like this with a brand new deck that's never been broken in can be difficult. We want to take this one to there, but it's not going. And I think that's because we want to go like that. So now you can see it from above. And if we want to have this show here, we can. So that's where we are. I'm going to take the jokers, put them aside, get rid of the advertising cards. And I'm going to show you the deck in new deck order. As mDeck users know who are good with this app, it's pretty important to be able to put the deck into reversed stay stack. Turns out if you reverse the cards now and do what I'm about to show you, you just reverse all of them, one after another, it will do the exact same thing and it will end up in reverse. And that's called the anti-pharaoh. We're going to try the anti-pharaoh now. It's brand new deck of cards, spades, diamonds, clubs, hearts. Notice that they reverse. Ace of spades through king of spades, and ace of diamonds all the way to king. Then the kings touch, and the suit goes backwards down to 1, and then king down to 1. Now that's really important to realize. To do the reverse pharaohs, to put this in stay stack order, what we need to do is count out 4 rows here and then 4 rows here. This is anti-pharaoh. We keep dealing like this until all of the deck has been dealt. This is a very simple thing to do. Takes a new deck and spreads it out into 8 piles. The last 4 are at the top where you started. Now to gather them up in the right order, it's like this. Okay, I'll show you what the cards look like. This is not stay stack, is it? Oh, wait a minute. Let's check. Here is stay stack. And I'll bring it up in this as well. Let's see, yeah. We'll go to the end. King of spades is the end. Swipe up, type Q, type in the password. And there's stay stack. So it's ace of hearts, 9 of hearts, 4 of clubs. Right, here. So that is reverse. Wow. This is probably the most profound way to use this app, is use it with stay stack and just do an anti-pharaoh. And you could try to memorize this deck if you're into the memorized deck. This might be the best one to memorize. I don't think so, personally. I would choose differently. But this is really a good choice. Let's double check that that's 100% in stay stack order. Okay, so we're going to go like one at a, or let's say 1, 2, 3. There, 10 of diamonds. Oh, 9 of clubs, okay. 10 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds. To the 2 of spades, okay. Uh-oh. got one messed up. Okay, so there's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that's 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. That's 30. So let's move these up. Just like so. That's 10, 20, 30. Ace of Hearts, all the way down to the 9 of Clubs. And let's just check that. Yep. That is amazing, guys. Everybody. All people. This is just profoundly amazing that one time through the antipharaoh, just one time through the eight stack antipharaoh produces 100%, 100% stay stack. That, you can't get better than that. So we're now down to the 8 of Hearts through the Jack of Diamonds, see? And each one corresponds. This is the middle, by the way. At a certain point where you have to divide the cards, that's 26 and 27. That makes sense. So let's take the first 26 and get rid of them. Okay, this is in reverse now, remember, reverse. So the next 26 goes up to 1. Or no, that's 52. 52 is at the top, whereas normally 52 is at the bottom. Okay, that's why it's in reverse, obviously. So let's look at the 5 of Hearts. That's right in the middle. 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, and now 3 of Diamonds through the 7 of Hearts. And 2 of Clubs through the 4 of Diamonds, which leaves 51 and 52. Folks, it takes one antipharaoh with a new deck to get into stay stack. That is such an amazing fact that I would like to assure you now that you can purchase this and feel like you're getting the best card magic in the world, because you are. One of the things you can do with stay stack is you can separate the two halves here, and as long as you remember that the Ace of Hearts and Ace of Spades and 5 of Spades and 5 of Hearts bookend these two stacks, you can do something just out of this world. If you look here, these are actually in the same order. It's hard to see. Can you see that? It's hard to see that. But each of these cards is in the same order, each of these stacks. So here we have a 5, then a king, then an 8, then a jack, then a 3. And you'll notice that the suits correspond. The heart and the spade correspond. Right? Heart and the spade. Got to keep them in order. Wait a minute. Oops. I got out of order there. Right. I want to go this way. Okay. Continuing. It's just incredible to me. The fact that we only did this one antipharaoh, I mean, it's just great. And you might wonder why that's so exciting, but if you know what can be done with this app, you're not going to be wondering right now. You're going to go, wow, this is astounding. So because of this fact where each stack is in the same order as the other, they mirror each other perfectly. Because of that fact, you can hold this one in your hands like this. And let's be clear by showing it, you know, a little more up here like this. So I've got this stack. I know it's mirroring the one on the table. And I'm holding it like this, face down. Of course, face down. There it is, I'm holding it, because I've taken it away. So I'm holding it. Now I'm telling the person here what to do, but I'm turned this way, so they know that I'm not looking. And what I say when my back is turned is put your finger on card number 1. Now take it away from the deck and call that 0, and pick a number from 1 to 25. Let's say they pick 13. So now you're on 0, go to card 1, and now keep counting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whatever number they pick, you count the same. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. However you want to do it. Now, once you've got a break at that card, and you know you can lift that number of cards off, what you do is as follows, really. You simply lift that up and look. And you know that they're touching the 3 of spades. Why? Because hearts corresponds with spades. Just like clubs corresponds with diamonds. It's a perfect mirror. And all we've done is open up a new deck and spread them into piles and gather them up. We haven't even gotten to the app yet. This app shows you how to set those cards up. If you don't want to do the counting, you can simply put them in this order. That's possible. That is something I do. I take the note card and just put them in that order. But learning the antipharo is, I think, really a good thing. And what we do next is, so far the order has not been broken, right? So as long as you can mix these up before you do this. So you mix, 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 you mix it up, and you turn it up. However they turn it, you're going to cut their bottom card to your top. So they're, oops, I want the Queen of Hearts, right, to your top. So the, what's that? The bottom of yours is the top of theirs, corresponding clubs and diamonds, and the top of yours is the bottom of theirs, hearts and spades. So that's how Stay Stack can produce a miracle effect. And if you do the Pharaoh instead, like I do, you can shuffle the deck 5 times and you're into Stay Stack. The Antipharaoh reverses it to where you have 3 more shuffles left to complete the cycle. And now, when you do that mixing, you do have to remember how to get this back to there and how to get this one back correctly, and it's easy. There's the answer right there. So now, if you keep shuffling, the deck will go back into new deck order. I'll show you that. I'm going to do some pharaohs now, just because this is really amazing. And I want to break the deck in. So far we have not pharaohed this deck, and it's probably not going to do so well. Oh, it did. Okay. So there's one. And there's all sorts of things you can do with these last two pharaohs. But I'm just going to do them. Oops, sorry. 2. And this is the third one. 3 pharaohs from, sorry. Oh, yeah. 3 pharaohs from the mDeck 6. 3 pharaohs. And you are magically back to new deck order. All the spades, actually it's in reverse now. The diamonds, the clubs, and the hearts. That's in reverse. So you would have to reverse it to have it be in true the way we opened this box at the beginning. So reversed is okay because we work with reversed here all the time. Reversed is good. We know how to be reversed, but we want to go back to how it was when we discovered just now that the stay stack can be achieved with only one antipharaoh. And that one antipharaoh is an 8 pile antipharaoh. I like to call it antipharaoh. So this is the new deck. When you open a new deck and you pull it out in America, that is, in the USA, it's in this order. Ace of spades is on the bottom of the deck, and it goes to the king, then the ace of diamonds. Then, in order to get the king of hearts or the ace of hearts on the top, which you always have, you reverse the king down to the ace of clubs and reverse the original order, king of hearts down, or up, I should say, to the ace of hearts. So that's it. You have spades on the bottom, hearts on the top. Now, normally, for the anti-pharaoh, you just do one dealing out like we've just seen, right? But in this version, we're going to do 5 pharaoh shuffles. And all 5 of these pharaohs are out pharaohs. So here we go. One. Here, I'll try to break in the other side of the deck too. Two. These are thick cards. Three. I got 2 more to do. So I've done 1, 2, 3. I got 2 more to do. 2 more, just 2 more. Here we go. And this will put it into, guess what? You guessed it? mDeck 6. That's 1 of 2 more, making 4, and this is the 5th out pharaoh. The 5th out pharaoh. I don't think it's not that, is it? I might have made a mistake here. Yeah. I don't know why that would be the 7 of spades there. I am confused. I was thinking it would be the 9 of spades. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is really good to do on national TV. I'm sure that's a mistake. Yep. So let's see, what does it take to... Oh, that's going to take a lot to fix that, right? Because this here is off. Yeah, I must have messed up one of the pharaohs. That would be cool to check that out. Okay, we'll grab a different one. We'll fix that later. Put it back in the case. Because it's good to start from the top. So we're aiming for this order right here, and we fell short. There was 1 9 that was a 7, and that's what tipped me off. That happens with Pharaoh. I thought it was going nicely. Let's do it again. So we're breaking up in a new deck and pulling out breaking the seal. And pulling out all of them. We're going to take out the jokers and the advertising cards. All right. Now we saw how to get into Stay Stack with anti-Pharaoh, but when I tried the Pharaoh, I must have made one error, this one is going to take more breaking in. Normally you have to break a deck in to do the Pharaoh. Some decks, some rare decks, Pharaoh perfectly right out of the box. And I do have those decks. But I figure we can do it this way. That's 2. No. That's how it looked the last time. And maybe it was right here. No, that's 3. Remember, we got to 3 last time. This is 4. That's 4 perfect pharaohs. Now we just need one more. What happened? Yeah, it's always the 9. It's always the 9 that's last. Oh dear. Yeah, that one didn't hit. Okay, there we go. So that's 5 perfect pharaohs. And the 9 is last, because when you spread this, you'll see it completely corresponds with this diagram right here. Here, let me take a quick look at this. Yeah, that's kind of nice. You can see it from the side that way as well. So, it's good to see it in the app. Let's take a look at the menu number 1 now. Menu 1 starts in reverse. So if the ace of spades is on the bottom, then the 9 of spades. But this is not reversed, because remember we did not reverse the cards. So now if we reverse the cards, we're doing what the anti-pharaoh did automatically. The anti-pharaoh, one anti-pharaoh of 8 piles made the deck in stay stack order. That's almost easier than 5 pharaohs. Well, it is easier. Ha! It's way easier, but what I'm trying to say is that it might even be the preferred method, just because. Now, I'm in reverse, so now menu 1 is perfect because that's for reverse. So we're in menu, oops, it crashed. I don't know why. So let's go to the end. First thing you do is always go to the end. And I'm going to change the deck to the one I'm in, number 6, and I'm going to tap menu 1. Now when I tap ace of hearts, it'll show the top card, ace of spades. And when I tap the ace of spades, it'll show the second card. Tap the nine of spades, and it'll show the four of diamonds. So the way that this works now is that anybody picks a card from your shuffled or your anti-pharaoh deck. Either you got it into this order using one anti-pharaoh with 8 piles, like I showed you, or you got in with 5 out pharaohs. But you're in this position, you're in this sequence. You're holding a deck of cards that's in that order, and the app knows it. The audience doesn't know it though. So, all you got to do to find out what card they pick is this. Excuse me. That never happens on stage. That's one of the differences, I guess, of being on video. I'll have to learn how never to sneeze on video. Sorry about that. Okay, Jack of Hearts. So that goes on top. Wherever they pick goes down, right? And you cut the deck there, as you've learned with the mDeck. And all you got to do is find the bottom card, and you look at it sort of surreptitiously, and that becomes accurate. It accurately predicts the card they picked. They pick a card, you cut there, and you just find. Now, here's another way. Once you've found it, you can go away from it and act like you're not, and then go back to trying to touch it, and go like that, and it changes into the card. That's cool. So you can play with that. Just know that any card they pick, you are going to magically and amazingly discover for them by tapping your app. And remember, they don't watch you do this. You tap it first, and then you turn it toward them and show them. So they pick a card. It's absolutely any card. You don't know what card it is, and you find a spot here, and they don't watch this. They don't watch this, and yet, boom. You might wonder how I'm getting the same cards. I have no idea. Let's try this. I think this is the most amazing card trick there is. Anyone picks a card, all you do is pick up your app towards you, away from them, so to speak. They don't see it, right? They don't see the app, only you see the app, and you go through, they pick the card, you go through the app like this, and you tap the card that you've already discerned is on the bottom, and then you show it, and so do they. And that is just staggering. If you add this on there, you can see it better. It fries people, and it is free with this app. In order to get this for free, what you do is, I'll show you on here. In order to get these effects, well, actually there's a lot more that you get with the app, but let me at least show the basic thing here. I'll bring up the website in a moment that'll explain it, but I gotta just make sure. Okay. Does that help? You can see where to start to get this app. So what we did here is we just clicked on mDeck, the top of the website here. Click there and it comes to here. And you can watch a movie about it or whatever, but you can get the iOS app or the Android. And then once you have that, you can unlock it through there, or you can unlock it by coming to me and getting the magician's login, which I send you a barcode. And that barcode allows your app to unlock the app. Let's bring back the upper left there, and let's see if we can move this to here. We'll see if it'll track me over to here. Okay, and we'll move it just a little bit. So it's really on this this area here. And we'll come in just a little bit. So nope, that's too far. And then we'll just leave that like that. And I'm going to show you using the web what the best way to approach this is. I think it is to unlock it, but everyone needs to decide for themselves. You can learn the mDeck here as well. But let's talk about this one here. This one here, to unlock it, is a simple code, and you just scan the QR code that you get in your email, and it unlocks menus 1, or menu 1 is free. So it's already unlocked, but unlocks menu 2, 3, and 4, which allows any card at any number, and it unlocks all these 6 decks of cards. So you've got an amazing array of magic in front of you there, because each of the 6 decks does something extremely different. So you have 6 shows, 6 different styles of card magic. And with each one, you can do any card at any number. You can find 2 cards at 2 locations and draw on the screen what number down the card is. That's the location number. That is an amazing effect. I don't really have a good name for that effect, by the way. It's locating 2 selected cards that were selected without you touching and telling what number down they are from the top. And writing that on the screen is pretty cool. That makes good use of the app. in any case, you can see pictures of that and watch all the movies. I'm just going to go down here and explain this a little bit more here. That's where you get the login, but training videos, yeah, those are good. You can buy those and keep watching these streams because that's where I'm putting all of the footage to start with. And then there's another thing that people can do who are magic dealers. I'll give you an example here. A magic dealer can log in here and they can have a password where, not a password, what I mean is a QR code that they generate, and it emails that to the person who purchased it. So you just put in your email address and send it off. And that then works for the customer. They get a nice email and it says, "Welcome to mDeck," and then they scan it and they're in. You're in if you have one of those. So go ahead and log in. Use StayStack. It is an amazing deck of cards. And if you're a magic dealer wanting to get some of these QR codes, go for it. Give us a call. So that's most of what you need to know to get started with this StayStack and with mDeck. But mDeck 1 and mDeck 2 is how it all got started. We did a stream about those just a little bit ago, and we're going to finish this stream now. Thanks so much for watching. This is the mDeck.
This is the mDeck series with professional magician Stefan Sewell. Please check our video playlist for the next, or for related videos in this series. Follow us at www.stefansewell.com.